Thank you, Betty, for having me on Channel 9 with you and asking the questions that you posed. You may be asking two questions, both of which relate to a larger question of what is hospice. We like to say that hospice is a service and not a location. It can occur in the home, it can occur in a residential facility, it can occur in a licensed healthcare facility. While it's often true that if hospice is offered as part of a home health agency service, there may be a requirement for the patient to be homebound. However, hospice agencies do not require a patient to be homebound. The homebound status is a home health agency requirement, not a hospice requirement. Also, in relationship to the hospice workers being with the patient 24/7, the family member serves as the primary caregiver, and there's no need for hospice to be present 24/7, although hospice staff is available for call 24/7 for patient or caregiver need. It may be helpful to look at what's involved in being admitted to hospice. For a patient to be admitted to hospice, there has to be a provider, MDDO, note that the life expectancy is 6 months or less. The patient has to sign for the admission and sign to avoid aggressive treatment. There's two 90-day periods and unlimited 60-day periods following that require some face-to-face time with providers. Sometimes a patient's condition will stabilize or even improve, and they're discharged from hospice, probably back to palliative care. The hospice team will develop a plan that's related to the needs of the patient and addresses their needs. The hospice service staffing includes MD, DO, social services, therapy, occupational therapy, medical equipment and supplies. The hospice agency may also provide home health services on occasion. And again, since the family member is the primary caregiver, hospice staff, these skilled people that I just listed that are on the part of the team will provide 24-hour call 7 days a week to respond to the patient and caregiver needs. So there's no need for the homebound status. That's a home health agency need, not a hospice need. And there's no requirement or need for hospice staff to be with a patient 24/7. Thank you for having me on Channel 9 News with you. I look forward to being invited back.